Hey, it's John Toda here, and in this session, we're going to explore an actual enterprise selling tactic that you can use yourself to get enterprise introductions and grow your business. This is a quick video, but it's super important to understand, and it could be a foundational piece to your entire enterprise sales strategy. So just to recap, in the first video, I covered a little bit on why enterprise selling is so important to anyone trying to get their online knowledge product out there, or to just supercharge the growth of an existing product. The second video is all about strip malls and shopping centers and how we can look at our online knowledge products through this lens. And the last video was focused on the differences between enterprise buyers and retail prospects. These are all great sessions, so if you haven't already viewed them, I recommend clicking the video thumbnails from this page and go check them out first. But for everyone else, let's get right to the good stuff. I mentioned in the first video that there was one thing that you need to deliver to those enterprise buyers to get them to say yes. Well, it's important to remember that these buyers are very different from your usual prospects, and they are certainly motivated to buy in a different way. So the tactics I'm going to share with you now really build on those three attributes that motivate any buyer: need, cost, and timing. Now, we know that creating a need at the enterprise level is a challenge. Cost is secondary in their buying process, and timing is seasonal, making most of your scarcity techniques kind of obsolete. But check this out. The Enterprise Selling 2.0 strategy not only plays to these characteristics, but it provides value every step of the way, boosting your brand in the process. It's a formula based on deploying internet marketing strategies within the realities of B2B selling. And here's how it works. We create need at the enterprise level through their own field champions, all while collecting the data we need to build the business case for our ultimate sale. And we typically have plenty of time to do this while we wait for budget season to roll back around. Now watch the model on screen as we build out each step of this very cool strategy. And don't forget to download the strategy guide below so you have your own copy after this video is done. You'll definitely want this one. So this enterprise selling strategy begins with a live event of some sort, a keynote, workshop, training, seminar. When you offer your digital handouts, most of your audience will provide their email address to get them. This soft opt-in should result in you sending them a nice thank you email and providing a valuable download. And that's cool, but here's where it gets more interesting. You can simply ask them a couple questions just to begin the download. Think, what are the two most important yes or no questions you could ask to understand your audience better right now? This is the buy-in to get your valuable download, and it's quick and easy for them to do. Great. Now we know a little bit more about this audience. And remember, they didn't necessarily choose to sit in your session. If you were booked by a large organization, these employees or members oftentimes are put in those seats for you. But now they've provided their email to you and told you a little bit more about themselves and your target market as a whole. Next, reward them with a series of free content to demonstrate the value you offer and build some trust. They give you something of value, emails, data, views, and you respond with content that matters, not fluffy sales stuff. Then ask more questions after you've delivered good value. What do they like about your content? What can you give them more of? What are their greatest challenges? We're getting to know this audience so we can tailor our pilot launches to most accurately meet their needs. And we continue to use the view data we capture to bucket them into interest groups and personalize the content we deliver. And once again, we want to ask them how we're doing and capture that data. Okay, so this entire process goes pretty quickly because you have all this content pre-created and you just roll from the trial into a limited pilot of your larger product. And the champions for your cause will naturally float to the top of your usage reports. The ones that hit all your emails, click through, spend time with your product, and answer all the surveys. And now we get to creating the need, because all good things must come to an end, including your free service. And the champions have grown dependent on your stuff, so they're not going to want to lose access to it. But they can't always purchase content at their level. But what they can do is make a warm introduction to their enterprise buyer so you can make your pitch to the one person who can actually purchase at volume. And here's the good news. Your pitch is a simple one because you've already been collecting all this awesome data evidence throughout the process and building a powerful business case. I collected this data at a recent workshop, and it allowed me to adjust my value proposition on the fly. When you know what their field is asking for, and you have the tracking data that proves they will consume your content, you eliminate some of the biggest obstacles and risks for an enterprise buyer. They want a product that their people will use and one that they'll rave about while getting exactly the help they've been asking for. That data-driven business case and the safety net it provides is the one thing you need to deliver to an enterprise buyer to get the sale. We've been using this same strategy for many years to great success and have helped our clients do it too. And it's awesome to see in action. Rarely in our business do you get a vendor-buyer-consumer win-win-win, but this is actually one of those cases. Everyone gets what they want and what they need, and you've positioned yourself as the most likely vendor to deliver results that matter. That's it for this session, but I know it's a lot to digest in one video, so make sure to download the strategy guide below and post any comments or questions here so I can reply with tips or best practices. Thanks for watching, good luck, and I'll see you in the next session.